I stopped smoking for a year. And this is what happened. Nothing. I'm still alive, I'm still breathing. I'm here. I'm real. Welcome and thanks for clicking on this video, because this video might actually change your life. That's of course if you watch the video till the end. I think it's important to share some information before we get to the end and the way I quit smoking. So let me get serious. Only by understanding this information you will be able to quit. Most smokers are stubborn. I used to be stubborn. Anything bad about smoking, I didn't want to take it in. My life didn't start changing until I opened up. If you're trying to quit, hopefully this information will help you. Because if I knew this information 10 years ago, I would have quit. Just like that. So, I started smoking in 2008 and I carried on smoking until 2019. So that's 11 years. I tried so many times to stop smoking, but it didn't work. It doesn't work like that. I was really annoyed with myself. Really annoyed. I hated myself for lighting up a cigarette. Yeah, I carried on doing it. Crazy, isn't it? I think smokers are already aware of the health problems. I was aware of them because it's already on the pack. Heart disease, lung problems, mouth problems, cancer everywhere. You know all this. I don't want to keep telling you this because you already know it. And by just thinking about it, you probably want to smoke a little bit more. So I don't want to encourage that. So let's stop it there. I didn't want to stop the video. Just wanted that part to end. Smokers don't have willpower. It's a common myth. Oh, hold on a minute. I was meant to say point 1 because that's the first point that I'm trying to make. I can't believe I'm messing this video up. I'm messing it up. Anyway, point number 1. Smokers don't have willpower. What? Really? No. Don't smokers have willpower? I used to go out in 40-degree plus heat and have a fag. And also in really cold weather, -10, -5. Smokers still go out and smoke a cigarette. It doesn't deter them from going out and smoking. At the time, it was a question of the intensity of the cigarette. Was it going to be a light cigarette or a heavy cigarette? It was never a question of hot or cold. Also, knowing that you're poisoning yourself, the poison that you put in your body might be the eventual cause of your premature death. Smokers carry on smoking. You're not scared of death when you're a smoker. You have willpower. You'll do anything to have that cigarette. So that is willpower. So don't ever let anyone say that smokers don't have willpower. And also the physical symptoms that you have. You cough. The first cigarette, first puff, if you remember as a smoker, we all remember it. For some strange reason, I still remember my first puff of a cigarette. So when you smoke that cigarette, you cough, right? You cough. Your body's rejecting it, saying that, don't put this poison in me. I don't want it. But you keep smoking. Coughing is not just a symptom that you have on the first day. You might have it later on, especially people that have been smoking for a long time and their lungs are sort of giving up. They cough. Your body's reacting to the poison that you put in your body, but you carry on smoking. You have willpower. You're putting your body through so much pain just to have that cigarette. So smokers do have willpower. Point number 2. I got it right this time. Yes! It's easy to quit. What a joke. It's not easy to quit. As an innocent 18-year-old, I wanted to try this cancer stick because apparently you look cool when you're smoking and you smell fabulous. So I bought a pack of 10 cigarettes because at the time you could buy 10 cigarettes, and I started smoking with one of my friends. So we pretty much shared it between us. And as days went on, I went from 10 to buying a 20 pack. And before I knew, I was addicted. 10 to 20 happened very quickly. The only reason I bought 10s at the time they were available was because it was affordable. It was like, I don't remember how much it was. Probably about £3 for a pack of cigarettes of 10. And the 21 was about 6, 7, I don't remember anymore. Actually, I remember the price of 10 Mayfair Super Kings. It was £2.71. £2.71. How sad. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy how quickly you get addicted to cigarettes. It's not easy to quit. Teenagers, if you're watching this, don't believe it. It's not easy to quit. You have to really suffer a lot in the process of trying to give up. But if you use my method, it will be easy. But getting yourself there is a very difficult task. So don't start. If you're thinking about starting smoking, very bad idea. Kids, stay away from drugs. Point number 3. Got it right again. Point number 3. Stop smoking campaigns will help, or stop smoking services. All these addiction seminars or courses or whatever you want to call them, they help. Don't get me wrong, there are people that have attended and successfully quit smoking. I mean, if you do attend and if you have the willpower to do it, you will quit. You know, they gradually ease you out of smoking. Patches, gums, and reducing the intensity of the gums, and you know, it's a long process, very long process. And if you want to get yourself involved in that, please do. But the method I'm going to share doesn't require any of that. Doesn't require any of that. You stop nicotine addiction straight away. So anyway, that it is a myth and it's not a myth at the same time. So I don't want to offend anyone that has stopped smoking by going to one of those places, or one of those services or seminars or courses or whatever. But I just wanted to put it out there that it is a sort of a myth, conspiracy. It's up to you if you want to believe it or not, but I'll put the facts out there. So it is believed that a lot of governments and a lot of countries make a lot of money by tobacco taxation, okay? It's generally in the region of billions, thanks to all the smokers. But the amount they spend on treating smoking-related diseases is a lot less than what they make from taxation. Some people say, you can work out the maths. That's of course if you're good at maths. I mean, I am good at maths. I'm not bragging, I'm good at maths. Anyway, it doesn't take a genius to work this out. Work out the ratio yourself. Taxation and treating smoking related diseases. The ratios are not adding up. Tip number 4. Is it 4? Yeah, it is 4. People say that smoking is a habit. Okay, listen very carefully. It's not a habit. It is an addiction. Addiction, addiction, addiction. Unfortunately, it is addiction. Just like any other drug, smokers are addicted to nicotine. Nicotine is probably the most accessible drug out there because you can walk down the road, go into a supermarket off license, they will sell you nicotine in different forms. Cigarettes, cigars, shisha tobacco, vaporizer liquid, gums, patches, those sprays that you spray in your mouth, sweets, the little mint things. I just wanted to tell you that you can buy nicotine, it's very accessible and it's cheap to buy as well, not like other drugs. Another sad truth about smoking or nicotine is more addictive than heroin. That's why some smokers, not all of them, some smokers can't go 30 minutes without one. 1 hour. 1 hour is the max. A 40-a-day smoker will go without having one and they'll start craving it. Okay, let's understand this a little better. Let's say a smoker lit one up and their 5 minutes, their little 5 minutes of feeling happy, because apparently that's the only time their brain releases endorphins. What a joke. So the minute that they put it out, their brain is like, excuse me, give me some more of that cool stuff, man. Give me some more of that. So that's the beginning of the so-called withdrawal. 7 seconds after a smoker lights up the next cigarette, the craving goes away because the brain gets the hit that it needs. Sorry, that's my impression of feeling good, okay? Don't judge. Don't judge. Isn't it amazing that the brain feels good? No, because when they put that one out, the brain's gonna start complaining again. Excuse me, give me some more of that cool stuff, man. Give me some more of that. So the withdrawal kicks in again. The cycle continues. Yes, that is called addiction. Same as every other drug addict. Glad that one's over because that's the hardest one to explain. Point number 5, and I promise this is the last one. No more. Smokers that are addicted think that nicotine addiction is far worse than any other drug addiction. So hold on a minute. You go from believing that it's a habit to believing that it's an addiction. So you go from complete denial to embracing something that's bad for us. I'm not accusing anyone. I used to do it myself. I used to tell myself a lot of lies to carry on smoking. Smokers, where is your self-respect? As an ex-police officer, I can tell you, I used to guard drug addicts overnight in police cells because they can become violent towards themselves and sometimes violent towards others. That included police officers. Some of the drug addicts didn't mind being in a police cell, but they minded not having the hit that they need. And you can only feel sorry for these people. You can only feel sorry for these people. So that's due to sheer panic of not getting the drug that they need. Whatever their drug of choice can be, heroin or crack cocaine, whatever. Then they start withdrawing. It's not like a smoker's brain saying, give me some nicotine. No, they actually start feeling sick. And if the right medication is not given to them at the right time to help them sleep or to help them overcome the withdrawal symptoms, it can have some serious consequences, okay? They can end up in the hospital being treated. The worst case scenario, risk of death. For real drug addicts, it's been between taking a hit or feeling really sick and eventually maybe dying. So let's not disrespect them in that sense, okay? They're addicted to it, they can't help themselves. But smokers, when I finish this video, you might actually think, oh no, that's silly of me to believe that nicotine addiction is the same as other drug addictions, because it's not. That's all I wanted to share on the facts, on the myths, all the stories, whatever you want to call it, because I'm cool like that. I also wanted to say, if you quit for a long time using whatever method, well done. I know it can be difficult, especially those first few days of quitting, okay? Trust me, by a year in, it's so much easier. And if you have managed to quit, and if you're going through the first few days of quitting, or first few weeks, or even first few months, carry on doing the things that you used to do as a smoker. Don't give up things that you used to do with a cigarette in your mouth. I think once you make peace with the fact that you quit smoking, I think you just have to face it straight in the face. You have to face the cigarette straight in the face and say, I am a proud non-smoker. And it's one of the best things I've ever done. You can do it too. You just have to believe in yourself. Okay, enough chit chat. This is how I stopped smoking. If you want to stop, read this bad boy. I went from 20 a day to 0 in 3 days. You don't have to read it in 3 days because different people read at different paces. I used to read it from home to work and from work to home. You know what they say, if it's too good to be true, it is probably true. So yeah, read this bad boy and you'll quit. If you're still a smoker, if you consider yourself to be a smoker, read this book. It will help you to get out of nicotine altogether. That includes shisha, gum, patches, whatever you call it. It's very similar to going cold turkey, but without the withdrawal symptoms. And no, I have not been sponsored by Alan Carr, okay? And this is probably the best book review that someone can ever do. So I better start calling Amazon. Jeff Bezos, okay. So thank you guys. Get quitting. It's not as hard as you think it is. Go get the book and it will change your life. If you're a smoker, it will change your life. So if you like this video, subscribe, like, and add a comment below. I really want to know how you quit smoking. In the description, I'm going to add the link for the book if you want to get it, okay? So thank you very much guys. Until next time, ciao.